Hey, what's up guys, Tricky here, welcome to another Pokemon TCG online video. I'm joined with my girlfriend.
Hey guys.
And sorry I've not been uploading, I've been quite busy and and also sorry for not having the thumbnails on the videos of my Photoshop's corrupt or something like that, so I'm going to have to sort it out when I get time, but I will have them up as soon as I can. And so yeah, this deck's going to be the Mega Lucario deck. I can't remember where I got this deck from. But actually, it is actually pretty good if you use it against the right deck. But if you play someone who just plays non-EXs, then obviously it's quite hard. We've already played the game, so hopefully you enjoy that. It's after this, but let's get into the deck analysis, and then let's do it. I can't say analysis. Analysis. Can't say it. But anyway, we're gonna run 3 Halucha, just so obviously it's good against EX Pokemon.
Especially with a strong energy attach.
Yeah, strong energy attach can be really handful. 3 Landorus, just we're going to focus on the Shout of Power just to set up something on the bench, maybe the Mega Lucario or the Lucarios. 3 Lucarios, 1 Mega. Obviously the Mega is quite good, discarding energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So 140. There's no what's it called, Spirit Link, which sucks. I don't think there's a Mega Lucario Spirit Link, is there? I don't think so. I think they came out after that set. 2 Battle Compressors just to get out the energy, basically just the energy, or maybe a support card that we need. 3 enhanced damage just in case a lot of people run special energies, and getting rid of them seems like a quite good thing to do. 4 robust substitutes just to, I guess.
I think there needs to be less.
No, I reckon 4 is alright. I mean, it helps you against opponents.
See, I think you should run 3 and maybe an extra scoop up.
Yeah, maybe that might be a good idea, but I've already done the video anyway, so I might do that next time, or maybe change it around if you guys have any other takes on Mega Lucario, or even just Lucario itself. That would be great. So anyway, 4 robust subs, just so it's there just to stall them out and get something set up, and it'll take the hit and you don't lose a prize card. 1 super scoop up just in case you're heavily damaged. You can super scoop them and hopefully get heads and then pick him up. 2 switch just in case you're stuck in with maybe the Mega Lucario or Landorus, and you get a free switch. Or even with the Robo Sub, you don't want to lose the Robo Sub. 4 VS Seeker just to get any support back from the discard pile. Probably going to aim for more Karina, maybe Sycamore, just because Karina is really, really helpful if you need those focus sashes or the muscle bands or so on and so forth. 2 Hex Maniac just to stop them using abilities like setup and stuff like that. So it can come in handy. 4 Karinas just to get an item card and any fighting Pokemon I want. 2 Lyasanders just to snipe in anything that's heavily damaged. 4 Sycamore to draw a set of 7 cards, a brand new hand. 1 Teammates. This is only going to be used when your opponent knocks out one of your Pokemon. You can search your deck up to any 2 cards you want. So it's very, very helpful. 4 Fighting Stadiums is a bit heavy on that, I think.
For this deck, I think it works.
Yeah, I think it does, but I mean, if we play someone who's playing the same deck. Mixed match, yeah. 2 Focus Sashes, I might need a bit more than that. Maybe 3 or 4.
I said 3.
3 Muscle Band, I think that's perfect, just because I need that's in the Muscle Band to do the extra damage. 4 Strong Energy, just to obviously do the 20 extra damage for say I put it on the Mega Lucario 3 times, it'll do 200 damage on it, so that's knockout on any EX, not Megas, but mostly any EXs. If you have Fighting Stadium down, it'll knock out a Mega as well, so it's not too bad. And then 8 normal Fighting Energy, is that what they're called? Yeah. No, it's not Fighting Energy. No, Strong Energy, yeah, Fighting Energy. I get mixed up between them, but yeah. And then 8 Fighting Energies, so that's basically it on the deck analysis. I know it's not really too in-depth, but when the new decks come out, I've got a lot of deck lists that I'm going to be using, which you guys might enjoy, so stay tuned for them. And yeah, let's get into the game, and we will be back in a moment. Okay guys, we are back, and we're against Kingdra at 98, and yeah, heads or tails.
Heads.
We will choose heads, and you did this in game, I haven't got it right.
Yeah,
this game is already pre-recorded, so I'm just going to show you guys it now, and yep, this Lucario deck is pretty good. Here I'm just going to start with Lucario. I think the right choice, isn't it? Obviously, that's all I could do. Put Lucario on the bench, and he draws into nothing, but his hand shows me he's running, obviously, some fighting Pokemon, and
obviously Halucha and things like that.
Yeah. So I do draw into 2 energies, which is quite good.
Yeah.
So my idea was to put down 1 energy and then play the Hex Maniac just for turn 1, just in case he tries playing any Shamans or anything. And yeah, let's see what he does then. So he's going to draw a card. I did make a mistake in this game, didn't I?
Yeah,
but we'll get that in a minute. And yeah, he's thinking what to do. He does. The reason why I'm doing it, recorded like this, because it did take a long time for him to do these moves. And I think the video ended up like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So I thought I sped it up, so it's like 14 minutes now, 15 minutes.
So we already did a commentary on it, but it was too long. So
yeah, it doesn't matter. So he's gonna use Karina and get Level Ball and a Gallade. Was that? He's gonna play the Level Ball to get the how do you say it? Ralts, however you say it, doesn't really matter. And he's going to put 1 energy down and hit me for a Flying Press for 60 damage, which isn't too bad. And I do draw into a Karina, which is pretty good. I should have used the Super Scoop up here, but I didn't. I thought I could knock him out, and that's one mistake in this game.
Yeah.
I thought I'd go for the Halucha. I don't know why, because I don't see any EXs, and I think I go for the Muscle Band, just because I thought to myself, oh, I can knock him out here. I can hit him for 80 and get the knockout, but that didn't work out. I needed a strong energy to do so, and yeah, I didn't. So I'm going to put the Focus Sash down and then the Corkscrew for 80, but he resists it.
You do get your 6 cards, so it does help.
Yeah, I do draw into 3 cards, but then again, that was one mistake of the game.
Yeah, this is his mistake. I kept telling him, you sure you want to do that?
No, that mistake, that was a heavy mistake there, because I needed to knock him out to put pressure on him to win the game, and I didn't, so he can hit me for an extra, say, 100 or whatever.
Yeah.
If he gets the Muscle Band and stuff. So, yep. And the other mistake of the game is right in my hand, right there.
Yeah.
The Fighting Stadium.
I told him not to do it.
Yeah.
I kept saying, don't do it. He's not running any EXs.
Well, I didn't know that. I thought I'm about to say she, but I thought he might have.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's going to use Glade's ability, where you can look at the top 5 cards of your deck and then put them in any order you want.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing he's trying to go for the cards that he needs. And yeah, it does take a long time with his moves, and
that's why it was so long. Like, this is sped up, and it's still
it's still sped up, and it's still taking that long. So that means you can still do the commentary instead of sitting there and doing nothing. So yeah, so he's gonna go into the Glade and hit me for 130 because he used a supporter that turn, and he knocks me out straight away. So I'm gonna go into Halucha because obviously I get the free switch. And my idea here was to put the Landorus down and then put the Fighting Stadium down. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I do play the Enhanced Hammer. I might not put the Fighting Stadium down yet, actually. I'm still thinking about it.
You use Karina first.
Yeah, I used VS Seeker, go for the Karina just to get out a Battle Compressor. I'm pretty sure it was a Battle Compressor, wasn't it?
Yeah. And another Landorus, I think.
Battle Compressor and another Landorus. I should have got the Mega Lucario out as fast as I could.
See, I didn't think you should.
I guess not, but I needed it to get the damage in quickly.
Yeah, I guess.
So I was looking through my deck to see what cards I actually had and what was prized and what was not. I was thinking about getting a Robo Substitute just to, I guess, put him in there and to take the hit for me. Yeah, so I had a look, and I think I just choose the Landorus right here.
Yeah.
Maybe another Lucario.
You didn't think you already got one on the bench, but
yeah.
To be honest, it did come in handy.
It did actually come in handy. It was actually not too bad move.
Yeah.
And I think I choose the Battle Compressor. I was looking through and thought, Enhanced Hammer maybe, I don't know, Robo Substitutes, but I see the Battle Compressor just because I need a new hand for next turn, so I can put down, put in the Sycamore and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I decided to stay in just because I know I can take the hit because I got the Focus Sash on, and if he doesn't draw into a double colourless, then he's stuck. So yeah, he's to draw a card. His moves take so long.
Yeah,
I was sitting in game, I was like, wow, is he actually even there? But yeah, hopefully you guys like this deck anyway. I mean, when the new set comes out, Breakpoint, I'll have a lot of new decks coming out straight away. So
and we'll have pack openings and box
we've actually just ordered something from the place where we get our cards from, so we'll be doing a box opening on that.
Elite Trainer box.
That's
so
it.
Excited for that.
Yeah, same. And he's going to use the Bridget. It took a while to do that, and then he brings out two Remoraid and 2 Ralts, or Rolts, however you say it. Yeah. And I think he's just going to use his ability to look at the top 5 cards of his deck.
You already had
2?
one.
Oh, I did it. No, he used Bridget on 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have one on. Oh, fair enough. And he ends his turn right there, so it's not too bad. I do have the Robo Substitute. He did put down the Focus Sash onto the Ralts.
There you go, there's your mistake.
There's my mistake there, putting that down. I thought I'm going to get rid of all my hand anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I was having a look through to, what, I don't know what to put in there. So I thought a Sycamore. I should have done the Fighting Stadium actually to get out of the way, because I knew he's not going to change this. Well, I kind of knew he's not going to change the stadium. So I choose a Sycamore and I choose a Hex Maniac. I didn't think I needed it, but actually I did. I needed it in this game just so he stops his auxiliaries. I'm going to use the VS Seeker now and go straight for the Sycamore. I don't need the cards in my hand. I do need a fresh set of 7. And use the Sycamore and I do get 2 strong energies.
Thing is, right at the start of the game it says, be careful when you use Fighting Stadium.
Yeah, I know.
Because he's using a fighting deck and he still used it.
But yeah, it doesn't matter anyway. I'm going to switch out to Landorus. Going to put down just a normal energy. Put the Focus Sash on him so I can take 1 hit and then possibly use the attack again to get something set up. So I'm going to go for the 1 energy. There's 2 energies in my discard. I'm going to go for 1, put it on Lucario, and then end my turn there. So he's going to put down an energy, use the VS Seeker. I think he's going to go for Karina. Yes, he does. He's going to use the Karina and then go for... can't remember what he actually went for. I think he goes for the...
goes for a level ball because he's run out of rare candies.
Oh, he has, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So he's going to use the level ball, get the Octillery out. Very, very quick, actually. I do prefer Shaman, but... Oh, well. Surprise! Oh, I thought he attacked and I was like, why didn't he evolve? But he's using his ability to put the 5 cards. A very useful card. I do actually have a deck, a Yveltal deck with it in. I don't think I've used it yet.
I wanted to use that Gallade, and I really like the new Mellow Air too.
Yeah,
I really like it. It's not that good, but it is good too.
It was good when you used it for pre-release anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, pre-release this Saturday as well, so we'll be able to have more packs, more breakpoint packs and stuff. So.
Yeah, and we'll have a steady camera as well.
Yeah, we will.
I figured it all out.
You got a tripod now instead of me holding it.
Yeah. Well, when we was recording on the camera, like the actual camera, the lighting was always terrible, so the quality was really bad.
Weird. That camera's
but when
really
we
bad.
use your phone, it's got like an amazing camera. So
yeah, phone is actually amazing.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry about that. Back to the game. He's going to, I think, use his ability. Then he's going to use the Trainer's Mail. Then use his Abyssal Hand, I think it's called, to draw more cards.
Yeah.
And he's going to hit me for 130. But I do have the Focus Sash, and I do draw into the Mega Lucario here.
Yeah.
And I do have the Lysander as well, which I should have used. To be honest, I should have used it in this game.
Yeah.
I should have Lysander him out. I wanted to knock out his Gallade as fast as I can, just so obviously he doesn't set up on me. So my plan here was to probably retreat and then go into the Robo Sub, and he was like, no, don't. But it was actually a smart plan.
In a way, it was.
And I can evolve because I do have 2 energies on me. I was thinking about using a Lysander, which I should have bring his Octillery, and he would have to wasted another DCE on it, and then obviously then go from there. So. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I think he plays Escape Rope this turn.
He uses Judge as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think actually use a Judge. My plan here was to, obviously, I got a Enhanced Hammer and a Fighting Energy, so if he puts down the DC, I can get rid of it, put the energy onto Lucario, or Mega Lucario, come in and then knock him out straight away, and then obviously he'll have to start again with the energies. And I do have the Lysander for backup in case he does get another DCE, and I can Lysander him into the Octillery. But he does use Judge, so we both draw into 4 cards. And I do get practically the same cards apart from a Fighting Energy. So at the moment, my plan's still the same. Bring in the obviously he's gonna knock me out, and then I come into the Lucario. But he does use the what's it called? I've got what he used now. Escape Rope. And obviously I'm going to go into something with Free Retreat with a...
So his plan didn't work here. So expecting him to go into...
Mega Lucario, yeah. Because he was trying to bait me out, like... I don't know. But obviously I'm going to go into Halucha because he can take the hit because he's got a Focus Sash. And then obviously I can retreat for free next turn. Yeah, so he does use Escape Rope. I was thinking what to do, but obviously I'm going to use go into Halucha. Let him take the hit. Obviously he can't attack with Halucha, but he does get Free Retreat. He's going to use Trainer's Mail. I think it's another level wall, doesn't he? Don't think he got anything. That's fair enough. And then uses his Gallade ability to rearrange the top 5 cards of his deck. And then he draws the 2 cards with the Octillery. and then obviously free retreat. So his deck's really good. It's actually working quite well, but obviously he's not knocked me out. It's quite a long game. And I do have the switch there as well, just in case I need to do anything. I retreat into Mega Lucario, and I thought, okay, might as well just knock him out with the attack. I think it does 140, but I do have the strong energy, so it's 160. So it would have knocked him out anyway. And I could discard an energy from him, but he's knocked out, so that's fine. I do get the enhanced hammer, so if he comes in with anything, I can enhanced hammer it away. And I do have one more in my deck as well. I think I run 3. Pretty sure I run 3. And yeah, he's thinking what to do. Obviously, he's going to go into the Lucha because he's got free retreat. And yeah, he evolves into another Glade. 2 focus ashes on him, so it's quite hard to get past.
This is where the damage gets him.
See, yeah, this is where like if I knocked out this Halucha in like that second turn I had, which I miscalculated. Calculated. Yep. I miscalculated
there you go.
it, and yeah, maybe I need that strong energy more than anything. So he does hit me for 100, which is quite crucial, to be honest with you. And I do get a Sycamore here, but I needed to draw extra cards, so I'm going to put the Robo Sub down. Can't use the enhanced hammer. I don't know how many he runs, but obviously he might have some pride as well.
Yeah.
So
I was hoping you could Sycamore and try find the Super Scoop up.
Yeah, but we made a plan here, wasn't it, to switch out into the
Robo Sub.
No, it was the Halucha because I got free retreat, and then Sycamore for a brand new set of cards, and start setting something else up.
If you got the strong energy, then you could start setting it up.
Yeah, so my plan here now was to get rid of this, obviously put the strong energy onto Landorus, get rid of the Halucha, not Halucha, sorry, the Robo Sub, and then put the Lucario down. I think that's actually a smart play. I do have Karina for next turn and so on and so forth. So I might as well use Shout Power now for 20. And get 1 energy and put it onto Lucario. I think that's a knockout as well. Yeah, it's a knockout. Yeah. So basically, we're actually tied up this game. But obviously, he's got the upper hand because he can take out the 2 cards on my bench, the Halucha and Landorus that only have 10 HP. And if he ran bats, he'll completely own me. But he doesn't. And yeah, I know for a fact if he gets the DCE, he will knock me out.
Yeah.
But then again, I can obviously.
He uses a Lysander here, doesn't he?
Yeah, he uses Lysander and then brings into, or use Sacred Ash first. But I know that he probably wouldn't run that many energies anyway.
Yeah.
And him drawing into the DCs, like, they're quite hard to do unless you shuffle them for your deck all the time. And yeah, what does he do? He rearranges his deck and then uses Lysander to bring in the Mega Lucario.
And then gets his double colourless.
Which is quite lucky, to be honest with
you. Yeah.
But that's fine with me. He's going to knock me out 150 and get 2 prizes. But my plan here was to bring back into the Lucha just to see what I draw into.
Yeah.
And I get a Muscle Band, so I might as well put it onto the Landorus. Attach another energy. Use the Karina and then bring out.
You didn't get.
I didn't get a Pokemon. No, I didn't. I get out the enhanced hammer just to get rid of his DCE, so he can't attack next turn.
Because that's what he was relying on most.
That's what he's relying on most, yeah. And I just retreat into the Landorus just to get that energy. I think I do 60. Yeah, 60. And I get an energy back on the Lucario, so he's fully set up, so I can keep switching between them. Hopefully he doesn't have any more VSC, because I should have checked, actually. I didn't check, but he did use a lot of VSC because that game, so...
Did he?
Yeah, he kept getting Karina back, and so on and so forth, because he kept getting level balls and stuff, didn't he, with Karina?
Oh, yeah.
At least 3 or 4 times, or 2 or 3 times.
I couldn't remember him using the VSC because I thought he just had loads of Karinas.
No, he did use VSC, yeah. And yeah, looked in his, actually I did look in the discard pile. Oh, he didn't use a VSC key, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Some people don't run him though. That's the thing. Some people don't run him. And he leaves there because I'm guessing he didn't have any double close that were either prized or
he only runs 2.
Or he only runs 2. And even I had a plan anyway, kept switching out to Lucario and then Landorus and keep getting the damage on and off.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have beat me, but he didn't. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.